Ndị be anyị ndewo nụ. Okwu maka ya tata bụ ka m kwuo maka ife na-eme n'obodo Igbo. Ọ dị mkpa na ekwuru okwu a. Aga m ekwu maka ife ndị Igbo na ife na-aya ndị Igbo tata, ma okwu Biafra na okwu Oganiru. Anyị ma tata na ife ife dị n'obodo Igbo na anyị nwere nnukwu nsogbu, kama na enwegasị several organizations and movements that are looking for restoration of our freedom and restoration of Biafra. There were several of them, but when ndị nọ abroad, when ndị nọ na obodo, ndị nọ based, home based. But I will try to dwell mostly on how the struggle is going on. And before I start to analyze this struggle that is going on, aga m ebugodo ụzọ wee kwu na ife tiela anyị n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ ya na today is the hatred ndị bekee for us. Otegoli obido long time before the war. As soon as they encountered us, I don't know the reason for the dislike. Come on, it's of no use going to start analyzing the reasons. We just have to take what we see now. Far like Israel. But we have been suffering since the colonial era up till today. Okay, and in Anya, all the policies in Nigeria have been geared towards indeed. And the mastermind behind this is police in Nibeke, even though they are acting through the Hausa Fulani. But in Nanya behind the Funa, the brain behind it, Pundibeke. So, but I will continue with the present day struggle. And the various groups so far have been doing very well. And in order to sensitize our people for the manner, if I had this Roma, and to orientate their minds towards freedom and towards towards not accepting the status of being a second class or being somebody in bondage. The various groups have done a lot of good work in doing that, especially with the advent of social media. This has helped with it spread awareness to our people that they should fight the oppressors and not to just succumb. But at the end of the day, it is only freedom and independence It's the only way we can guarantee our future. So now, before I continue, I have to say that MLO 4 areas of nationhood that need to exist before a nation is a nation. 4 factors of nationhood. And these 4 factors of nationhood are: number 1, assertion of national identity. A country needs to be able to assert their national identity. And assertion of the national identity takes place both nationally, like, for example, on international situations, like in the UN, where the representative, that is the government of the country, goes there and asserts the national identity of the nation. On the other hand, individuals, subjects of the country, also have to assert their national identity through things like the documents like identity cards, passports, and birth certificates. It will actually assert national identity. Okay, the second one factor of nationhood, assertion of territorial integrity. If I about the ability of a nation, it control, and also to defend the territory against foreign incursion. So the banner, and if we that, we know what we need to do. The third one, assertion of fiscal and monetary policy. And if I maka okwu ego and so on. And the fourth one, the assertion of national culture. And this is in form of religion, education, family values, and societal values. Okay, now, we begin off with the first one now. Assertion of national identity. All these the different groups needed to combine, appear together, and then start here an identity policy. Introduce your ID cards and passports. A card in Vumba, or broad in a flag up and down. What am I color flag? The Biafra flag color, my color flag Burundi. You know the color flag of Latvia. Or AFA, Bife matter. Identity, passport, if only manager bale, the Nukumba. Nke Buapo, assertion of I will skip assertion of territorial integrity. Makana cap the very difficult to achieve now. I want to defend territory. So I will go to assertion of fiscal and monetary policy. God in Nukumba. No ego obodo onye anwa bụ ife onye anwa ji control economy. Ego obodo onye anwa. Policy in the bank. Inanya ibu na unu elote mgbe a na-anọ ya na 1968 ndị Nigeria je change ego fa na January 1968 I will lose nnukwute ego I lose to have 50 million pounds. Akeji we na kwado the army, the Biafra. Igbo abu na ego akwamode ebu o dele there. I lose nnukwu mistake I made na I change ego anyị mgbe from January 19 June 19 May 30th 1967 I nwere 6 months change ịgbanwe ego anyị change ego ndị Nigeria wee change ego fa wee lose more than 50 million pounds. So mgbe ndị Biafra bịazi change ego for all go too late, they lose ego already. So na ọ bụ na e change ego before then, I can at least more than 50 million igote ngwa ya. And Ojukwu, one of the interviews seen as from there on, I had more than 1 million cash at hand, at any point in time, all throughout the war. Only 1 million. So, but now, the aim of the Biafra was to conquer Nigeria, not just to hold out till the Nigeria they exhausted and on the weight of public and international opinion, just to hold out. 50 million, okay, is wise. Onye ọzọ dekwala about this event bụ Jonathan Krishna in his book Currency and Cohesion. O dere maka this currency manipulation emele against Biafra in 1968. So ndị Igbo a na-eche ka ife mee fa echegide ka mgbe genocide mere before I react ya echekwa ka mgbe fa change ego before I react ya, but by then not go too late. Ojukwu sikwa na one international interview by economists, Ojukwu si na his economic advisors could discuss this thing. Or si na his economic advisors si na ndị Nigeria nwere the technical expertise change ego. But the question is, ndị Nigeria na-emefe anyị mụrụ nọ ndị bekee bụ ndị nọ n'azụ ndị Nigeria na-enyefe advice. So ndị Igbo we anyị have been naive. Ndị nọ n'azụ ndị a bụ ndị bekee, ọ bụ fa na-enyefe ndụmọdụ, and we need to be more proactive, avoid reactive, because so that ego bụ ife na-control economy. Ego ka eji manipulate economy. Because of that 1968 currency manipulation, onye bụ one of the reasons caused by the war. Even though Obugo na lose that 50 million, we could not still have won the war, but would have still been able to hold out and got a good bargain. So, monetary and fiscal policy of Udomad, that is the only way you can control. The only way you can control your economy is by being the owner of your monetary and fiscal policy. Again, we had another problem. In 1973, ndị Nigeria gbanwee ego fato naira. Ndị Igbo ma nke fa manage save from after the war. By that 1973, ndị Igbo lose quick again because of mgbanwe. Ọ bụ na anyị amara ife, ọ anyị na-eche ka ife mee ego mgbe gboo anyị na-eyuzu ego cowry. Sama if you can inwe ike control economy through that. So ego nke gị na ịbụ ọna ego nke gị bụ na ị nwere ike control your economy and nobody nwere ike devalue your wealth or your resources. But ọ bụ na ego onye ọzọ ka ị na-use, you are then then at the mercy of their manipulation. And finally, I get manipulated, you lose even in. So all the Nuhumba that we get we take ownership of our economy and our commercial activity and our commercial existence and activities. So nke nọ bụ assertion of national culture. This area adịkebere mkpa, and this is about things like religion, education, family, and societal values. Most of our people are good in this. All the Nuhumba, we are able to maintain and advance culture. Kamana, ndị adronka nwere nnukwu pushback on development of culture in the Biafra. So it has, even though it has been under pressure because of economic oppression, political and economic oppression, but God in November, but it draw at this point in time, it is not a crucial aspect, but it's also necessary for a nation to advance their culture. So, Obro by idine file flag, or me that or moi afe flag. Otego, some people na-ekwu na abroad that if I'm abroad Igbo, these are just symbolic gestures, and you put a flag in a United Nations, a flag in official buildings. That is all. It has no staying power. So now we should de-emphasize this flag. Obaru, the only thing that will get you to is to take action. And these actions involve these assertions, these four crucial assertions, and these are the four factors that make for a nation. And again, for these four factors, let me go through them again. Assertion of national identity, assertion of territorial integrity, assertion of monetary and fiscal policy, assertion of national culture. Or if I can, all the groups supposed to concentrate on. Or in other medicine, a boogie. Or by EJB criticized by other people. Criticize na social media. I'm a problem. You know. So all good time for time for action. All action you put a line. Freedom and independence, and eventually progress. Ndị Amazon emego all these things. For introduce to go identity cards, passports, and birth certificates. For emego more than what I'm even suggesting. Na fair fan well military component na their struggle. Come on, people can ask you, okay, it too fascinating, see all these things for one independence. Well, abroad now, all these things can give independence automatically. In Anya, go Nigeria. I'm with all these things, but did we get independence? But the main thing will not to keep up the pressure. How when I keep up the pressure, by now I can get independence. But we gave up at least, but we had to use sense. We man that the pressure was too much so that we can survive to fight another day. Or brought us to give up completely. So now, if you're not trying immediately, or with time, eventually you will prevail. You will get what you want eventually with time. Come on, now you need to be doing all these, trying to achieve all these factors at the same time. Isiki rap with the other civilian factors like asserting your identity, currency, controlling your economy and your culture. Then you are just in a rap, only the military, the using of force components, the military components in a chunk, the main thing. The more you assert other factors, other components that are civilian based, then the component of EU's force to defend your territory, these are less significant. And with any conflict, your opponent can see well 3/4 of your if you're not trying to take your independence, you take no barrel to start fighting against you. They will give up. But often he can made all these things. Even the person, your adversary will say, well, no worry if you make you're not even a country. His supporters, like India and the Beke and sport in the Nigeria, gain you can see well India care about things support and the Nigeria can wear snuff or out this thing. No worry anything, fabric country. But often he may go all those other things. Your currency, just like Scotland now, found a currency, that's clearly a different country. Because the only thing, they prefer to be in the UK. But they have all the ingredients of Igbo, their own country, and asserting it. They have their football team, everything asserting their identity. So EJCK Nova so far is a waste of time. But if we are living off the other parts of the struggle, the component of the factors of nationhood, and then that means we are waiting for the military sustainable dissolution. And when you are living it to that point, that will only increase more intensive conflicts on both sides, leading to more casualties on both sides. But Obuni may go everything or this there foregone conclusion, there won't anything mekata he elaborate country. Then your adversary may actually waste time because mama and mekata you will still get your aim. His supporters in the beginning will help you because they know you're already there. You're already independent, so won't anything. So the Banandi Biafran in they are asserting their identity all over the whole world. And then currency, you can, if you can, and all these things, you don't have to be doing all these things. Biafra land. Ego I used during the war, during the last war, apparently in Portugal, outside the country. More anything I print in Biafra land. You can print or you can print all these things abroad. And then bring it in. What if they print it abroad and bring it in and people will use it? Mgbe anyị nwere ego Biafra, fasting na oh no, they won't, some countries now they won't recognize the ego Biafra. So, but we are still using it to purchase arms. Eventually, but we had no choice anyway. About Nigeria change ego, we are still using those money to purchase arms. So okay, look at the fear, especially in Britain and so on. We're about to Biafra. But Nandi Biafra again with the sense to propagate and express the identity worldwide. Now for Biafran passports worldwide. That is the reason why Fajwe jump outright. Ambassador in Nigeria jump outright. Oh, Nafa may recognize the document to Biafra. We don't care. Just use it around. Eventually, when some countries, like Haiti and so on, those countries that recognize us, that's okay. We are going to recognize their documents. Some countries, okay, they won't recognize it. Okay, that's their prerogative. But the mere fact Nigeria are Gali all over, automatically everybody will start asking, can they build the Biafran? What happened? What is the problem with Indicate? Why is everybody carrying Biafran passports? Then they will start asking questions. We see, okay, and then start investigating. Eventually, many will use that opportunity to find out Alonin against family from 1940 something against the Biafran DOG. Minor colonial continuation will our war with Nigeria. Eventually people will know. But it's only from Biafrans in propagate their identity. That's the only way they can know. On their adherent tested in my in Africa. There are so many Biafrans abroad. That's the only way you can do that at this time. Ndi Ambazonia we can make but the problem, their limitations, their population is smaller, or the small to make an impact around the world. But we in the Biafra, we have a large population abroad, can make more serious impact. But just sitting down and waiting and doing nothing, and AJ United Nations here and there, however, a waste of time. Those people, those countries not at that place, are the same countries that did the Berlin Conference. I don't see how they will give you independence freely easily. United Nations is just a collection of countries. They are just a committee, a society of nations. Once you're able to prove to the members that need a country, then they will accept you as a member. But then you have to acquire the characteristics of a nation. Like if I mentioned now, then it will be clear and to all of them that yeah, a nation. That's the way. That's the only way they will accept you. But when you are waiting for them to tell you your identity, it can't happen because they are just they themselves nations. We should be lobbying nation to nation, but EJ United Nations Secretary meets Secretary General. So I think it's just a waste of time. So we have to be sensible and tackle these things. Another thing that is also needed is also that the Biafra needed to have a representative president and other government officials. President by the reason of common sense has to stay abroad. And this president will be a representative of all the groups, not a Biafra. We can have elections abroad. You don't have to have elections in Biafra land. May elections abroad, internet, vote by internet. And we're polling booths in all the capitals of the world. I'm sure that the Biafrans, not at the Biafra land, we have confidence in that Biafrans not in diaspora and in abroad will be able to elect a trusted person, individual, to represent the country, and who will be based abroad, who foreign countries, foreign people can have treaties, and um, also who can have discussions and can represent Biafra, speak on behalf of Biafra openly abroad, and who will have the title of president of Biafra. It doesn't have to be that the president of Biafra doesn't have to be domiciled in Biafra land. If there is no security, the person has to leave and stay outside the country. The elections doesn't have to take place. If there is no security, then you can't have elections in Biafra land. The only thing is to have an interim arrangement whereby elections take place abroad and through the internet. So until we have to start using our common sense. And with so many ways of fighting warfare now that are available because of technology, so many ways. So trying to wait for something like maybe a miracle or something. No, miracle is not going to happen. Somebody from abroad is not going to give you something, because those United Nations are different countries. So you have to fight your own fight, your own battle with what you have at the moment. And what you have at the moment is civilian ways. And until such and such a time we have the military capability, then eventually you still have to be able to defend your territory. Eventually, you must, because if you haven't even defend your territory, you are not a complete nation. Eventually that stage has to come. But we have to take what we can get at the present time and keep moving till we achieve all the factors that are needed for being a wholesome, self-sufficient, and self-protected nation. We can't be asking other people to protect us. We have to get to that stage, but we have to do what and do for the time being and keep moving. So Nibai Tabubu, let us advance, let us save ourselves and advance ourselves. Ọ bụkwa nọ ka anyị kweta na this bondage, ịma na ya nakwa n'iyi. Ndị be anyị Tabubu, let us save ourselves from this catastrophe. Thank you very much. Go Messian.